my mistake. Anyways, you did it, good job. So we'll have a look at the next topic then. Okay. Again, also pretty easy, which is why I don't think it'll be in the exam. Because it's not 100% guaranteed not to be in the exam. So I must do it because there's a chance it could be in the exam. You know? Because you never know what happens. Maybe they will ask it. I just don't think they will. But I don't want you sitting in the exam going, Stephen never showed me this. That dirty liar, he never showed me this and it's in the test. I don't want this, you know. What?
Well, not say that. Fair enough. We're not going to say that exactly.
Yeah. Well, no, still, but I don't want you in a situation where you see something you've never seen before. So even though it's unlikely.
This will happen even if you.
This is natural, is it?
Yeah. I've never been in the exam all 100% time.
Okay, fair enough. Well, look, it's not that difficult, so, you know, it's kind of easy to do. So what we're looking at now is cumulative frequency distributions. Again, I'm going to keep it pretty easy, so we don't have to do this in a lot of detail. So, we've seen frequency distribution. Like, for example, here's an example of a frequency distribution, just to remind us. How many number trees do I have? 1. How many ones do I have? 6, and so on. So this is frequency. So the question is, well, what's cumulative frequency? Now I don't know if you know this word, maybe not. No. Also written as CF. And that's kind of like total frequency. And I'll explain with this example here. Yeah, okay. Cumulative frequency. So the way cumulative frequency works is it's how many data points you have up to a certain number. So for example, here, how many numbers do I have which are less than or equal to 0? 5. Less than or equal to 1?
11.
Yeah, because I have the original 5. And the next one? 13, 14. So this is all cumulative frequency is. But what we can do is we can put this on a graph as well. And the way we graph this is the x and this is the cumulative frequency. 5, 10, 15. And the x goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we plot them just like x and y's. We have 0, 5, 1, 11, 2, 13, 3, 14. So the graph typically kind of has this flattening shape to it, like this. So why are cumulative frequencies useful? Well, how many people or whatever it is, do I have in this data set? 14. And where's the median? If you have 14 people, who's the median? About the 7th or 8th person, about 7.5. So if I go to this graph, and I find 7.5, or 7, about here, and go across and go down, then what I have here is the median. It's a way of finding the median from a graph. It's necessary because here we said the middle person is the 7th person, so they'll be somewhere in this box because the first 5 people are here. But because this box has 6 to 11 people in it, the 6 to the 11th, it should be nearer to the 0 than it is to the 2, because we're just about in the box. Do you know what I mean? So basically the graph is actually a more accurate way of estimating the median. Yeah.
When do I go down? As soon as I press the...
Yeah, sorry, as soon as you hit the graph, yeah. Yeah. Now, there's nothing really more to it than that. You make the cumulative frequency. So in the exam, they haven't asked it in the... You see, they won't ask it in the engineering, but they do ask it in the business exam. And even in the business exam, it is as easy as this. What they do is they give you some data, they ask you to make the cumulative frequency, and then to make the graph. So an example might be, we could be looking at, let's say, heights of trees or something. So we'll do another one together. Probably should write this one down because this is more like a real question. So the heights are in centimeters, so we'll go with, say, 100 to 105, then 105 to 110, then 110 to 115, then 115 to 120. So this is our frequency table. So what's the mode height? What's the mode height, do you think? What height?
And the 1, 5 to 1, 10.
Yeah, so what's, give me one number.
3.
Mode height. I'm looking for something in centimeters. 107.5. Why am I saying 107.5?
Average 1, 5 to 1.
Yeah. If I ask for the mode height, I want to hear a height, not a thing. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's look at cumulative frequency now. So for cumulative frequency, in the exam, what they would ask you to do is to extend the table, meaning to include the cumulative frequency. So we need an extra 2 boxes here. One for the height and then one for the cumulative frequency. So the height here is less than 105, less than 110, less than 115, less than 120. What's the first number here? 2, 5, 6 and 7 then. And part B will be to draw the CF curve. So let's draw that here. So this is height in centimeters, this is cumulative frequency, and it starts at 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, and cumulative frequency goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our first one is 105 and 2. Then 110 and 5. Then 115 and 6. then 120, and 7. So the curve goes like this. So this is the cumulative frequency curve. C. Estimate the median. So that would be around about about here. You go across, and then you go down to about here. So I would say that's roughly 109 centimeters.
Why you said it's 107?
Hmm?
You said 175.
No, that was the mode. I said the median. They're different, you know.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, next let's calculate the mean. So that would be 2 times 102.5 plus 3 times 107.5 plus 1 times 112.5 plus 1 times 117.5 all over 7. Yes, thank you. What's this? Should be somewhere around about 110. What is it? 110.2. Okay. So lastly, let's calculate the standard deviation. So that would be 2 times 110.2 minus 102.5 squared. It doesn't affect the answer because 3 times 110.2 minus 107.5 squared plus 1 times 110.2 minus 112.5 squared plus 1 times 110.2 minus 117.5 squared. Are you hitting that in, or am I headed in here? No, I don't have it. Oh, I can do it in Excel maybe. I can shrink it down enough. Maybe it'd be easier for you to type it in. Well, let's see. 2 times 110.2 minus 102.5 squared (3 times 110.2 minus 107.5 squared) 1 times 110.2 minus 112.5 squared 1 times 110.2 minus 117.5 squared. Add them up. Divide by 7 and then square root the answer. So I got 5.33 in the end.
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, Sharif, what are you doing on your phone?
How did you get the median?
You were looking at your phone.
The median, the 1.9.
Okay, the median. You go to the middle of 7, across and down. That's the median. Did you write all of this down? So, Sharif, I know you're writing it down, but what I want you to do, let's see. I want you to just draw the graph of number 3 when you're ready. I know you need to write this down. Number 3.
How can we do it in Excel?
Do what exactly?
This one.
Oh, it's quite difficult in Excel. In fact, I don't use Excel to draw these graphs. It doesn't really work. Yeah. Excel's not great for graphs like this. You need a different program. A better program for drawing graphs like this, which is like Excel, is SPSS or PSPP. I think the difference is this one is free and this one is not. But these programs are great for statistical graphs, which Excel is not so great on. So if you look at my graphs on the answer page, they're probably not done in Excel. If you want to have a look at them. They don't look, I don't think they're Excel graphs.
Aren't they?
Let's see. Oh, those ones are actually, I did do it in Excel, I shouldn't have. You can do them in Excel, but they're just not as nice. If you want to try and do them in Excel, they're under the section called Actually, they're under the section called scatter plot. You can do them as a scatter plot, but you have to set it so that it draws a curve between the points instead of a line.
You've done that before.
Yes.
With
Yes. You're finished writing this
I
down?
think after doing task 3, it's fine. I can do anything now.
Oh, good. Well, for those people who did task 3,
I did task 3.
it's sort of.
I did task 3. I had to fill the seat. It's nothing new. I didn't learn anything. We did it all.
No, it's really just like
just
Typing the formula is really
Yeah.
complicated, but you can easily
Yes.
that's
Easily.
it.
Easily.
and rank between is not given decimal.
You
Yeah.
gave it integer. Yeah.
Uh,
Did you fix that?
did I?
No.
Right.
You all forgot that I told you the formula was wrong on the worksheet for the last part.
I did.
Didn't we change?
I changed it on the worksheet. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was also changed.
Yeah. You changed it on the worksheet.
I did,
Yeah.
but it didn't look like people changed it in their work assignment.
I think I did it after you changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed it.
That's what I thought people did, but everybody had an answer that was way too small. They had like nearly 0, wasn't it?
Oh, right.
The class 3 integration.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways, doesn't matter. I corrected all the assignments. I have to double check them. A's and B's for maths and physics. I don't remember who got what. But
Someone got named good.
all maths, I don't remember which one.
I don't think math is fine, yeah, an A is
Yeah, maybe that's right. Maybe it was an A in maths, I don't remember. Actually, come to think of it, maybe it was, because I corrected the maths first. Is that where I saw the A? I think so. Anyway, the lowest was a B, so that's
yeah, that's
good enough. Good enough for what you need. Okay, did you write this down now?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah. Until 5.50.
Okay, well, do that. Draw that graph for me, and then you can go. Question 3 graph. I'll stop the video. I want to see that graph. As soon as I see the graph, you can go.